happening.
It's happening.
The crossover continues.
My baby!
I love you. How are you?
I love you too.
Oh my god, you look so cute. Your little freckles.
For a second, you were wearing your white shirt, and I thought you were in a period costume, and I went,
No.
Never again. No, we wore corsets for like 2 days. I hope you agree. No more corsets.
Yeah, no. None of that. No.
Kyla, where are you right now?
I'm staying at my grandpa's house in Vancouver.
Amazing. And when is the last time that the two of you saw each other?
In Ireland.
Yes.
Birthday. At your 18th birthday.
3 years?
3 years.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I
Wait, no.
I know. It is crazy.
That makes me sad. Okay, I'm planning to come to Vancouver soon anyway, so I'll text you. Yeah.
What? Okay, please do. I want to come to London so bad.
All of it. Everyone just fly everywhere. We'll be in, I don't know, Switzerland. We'll have a great time.
There's a lot of time to make up for. There's been some missed opportunities.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've been so happy watching this live stream, and especially the honesty in that story.
Stop! Oh my god!
I was like,
because you remember it, don't you?
Yeah, I remember you telling me after and being like, "Wow, wow."
To be honest, I think Larissa, our dear Larissa, who was our makeup artist. She and I would talk about all the things that you guys were doing on set. Like we were going, like, oh my god, you know this happened. And so
Really?
I love that.
And I feel like I slightly remember that happening too.
Yeah. It's all the little crushes you hear about. You're like, it's like little 13-year-old kids. It's like, who is it this week? Ooh, tell me more. And then it changes.
Yeah.
Well, funny enough, I said this to Miranda in our live, which was, I remember when they would yell cut, and I would just like turn away from the chalkboard and look at you guys, and I would see you in your character positions, and then certain people would walk over to certain ones, and another person would walk over here, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I thought,
you going,
that's so funny.
Are you?
Yeah,
and then they wouldn't speak for like 2 weeks, but then it'd be fine again. Oh my god, the drama.
Yeah,
I loved it.
It's so funny because it really felt like school, but we're all 1800s costumes.
Yes. 1800s you're trying to flirt, and you're in like, I have a buzz cut and like a weird period.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh,
you're like, Jess, what are you doing later? What are you doing after you did something?
Hey, yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so the reason our lovely Kyla is here today is we're gonna play what we call it's called like the newlywed game. So I'm gonna ask you a question, and you have to think of an answer for yourself, and then you also have to think of an answer for the person you're playing with. So it will be like, what is their favorite color? So just to see how well you know each other. And it's going to be funny because you're going to get them wrong. Like,
we're going to get all of it. It's going to get years.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. We can catch up with it, though. It'll be good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Reinform me. Okay.
Right? We're creating opportunities to connect. We're creating communities. You know? If we can't be in the same place in the world, we can be here on Instagram Live. And you know what? A lot of people showed up to hear you get answers wrong. Or to hear you not get hugged.
That's a lot of people. I'm so excited.
Happy birthday to whoever just said, please say happy birthday to someone in Brazil. Say happy birthday to them, guys.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Maria. I think it was Maria.
Oh.
Cute. Okay. Question number 1. If they were an animal, what animal would they be?
We discussed this on set.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You remember we were sat in the bus and we all decided what animals each other would be. I don't even remember my own.
Yeah, I don't remember my own.
Oh dear. Okay.
So give yourself a second and think, and then we'll start with Amybeth. So Kyla, you will say what you think Amybeth is, and then Amybeth will say what she thinks she is, and then we'll do the reverse.
Okay, I understand.
Let me think. Okay.
You ready?
I think I want to say she's like a mixed. She's like an eagle mixed with a hummingbird.
Explain.
Like she's fierce and she's so strong and can do anything, but she's also got the like grace and eloquence of a hummingbird.
God, that was really well thought out. Mine is not that well thought out.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that I'm like a deer because I have massive eyes and I always almost get run over when I'm walking across the road.
Oh,
Fair.
Oh no.
Fair.
It's a very common occurrence. I don't know why. Okay, I was gonna say that you were like a mix, but like a butterfly and a mouse. Cause it's like you're so cute and like sweet, and I don't know. We always have snacks when we gossip as well, so I feel like that's sort of in my brain.
That's very true.
And you're also very elegant as well, and very kind of like, I don't know. I remember dancing on those train tracks with you and just being like, why can you balance? Like so well, and you're such a, I don't know.
I thought about you. We were having a ballet train tracks time.
We were.
I remember that.
There's some like juicy combinations here. Ballet train tracks, eagle hummingbird. I mean, this is a great pairing.
Yeah, I'm liking this.
Yeah.
Okay, if they were a character on Anne, based off their real life self, who would they be?
That's really difficult.
Oh God, this is hard.
So we'll start this time. We'll start.
Okay, I think that you are most like Bash.
Wow, that is such a compliment.
Because obviously you remind me of Ruby. Not just because you played her, but there's just this sweetness. But you're not that obsessed with love, and you're not that kind of whimsical.
Yeah,
you're very grounded, and I think Bash is a good choice. I think that's
so nice. Bash is such a nice character.
Yeah, he's so sweet. I love him.
Yeah, he's like the best. For you, I feel like this is kind of a cop out, but I feel it. I feel like you're Miss Stacy.
Oh yeah,
so that's what you were gonna. That's kind of what Anne's trajectory would have been.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I do feel that.
I also just love Miss Stacy. She's so sweet. She's so beautiful. Yes, compliment. I will take that. Yeah.
Cute. Unrelated, like not within the game, but do you guys remember your first impressions of each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
What were they?
Schoolhouse.
Yeah, Schoolhouse, and it was like 5 in the morning or something.
Yeah.
It was really dark.
Yeah. I was really nervous because I had been filming for like 2 months with no children. I had no friends. I was only with adults. And I walked in, I was like, I really hope they like me, because if they don't, I'm gonna be very lonely. And I was like, hi guys, how are you? And you were so cute. You were like 12?
I was 12. I just turned 12.
Bro, you were so sweet to me. You were so soft and so sweetly spoken. And I remember being like, okay, like I don't know. I wondered if you were really sensitive, so I remember being really careful. And because I can be quite kind of rambunctious, and I make silly jokes, and I remember not wanting to accidentally offend you and make like a mean joke.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks later we were just fine.
Yeah. No, I remember just being like, not intimidated because you were so nice, but I was like, wow, she's so cool. She's got red hair. I brought
It was fake, but thank you.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I was. If I came off as like sensitive, it's because I was like, wow, this is all.
Yeah, you were just turned 12.
You were 12. How could it not be? Like,
what?
Yeah.
Crazy. What is your favorite memory of each other from set?
so difficult.
That's really. Oh, I know. It was when we were filming until like 6 a.m. We filmed from like 6 till 6, and we were doing the scene where all the girls are in their nightgowns and they're running around the forest and doing the big fire.
Yeah.
And it was it you that asked for the Oreo milkshake, or was that Leah?
I think that was Leah.
So Leah asked for Oreo milkshakes, and we were all like, ha ha ha, as if they'll have Oreo milkshakes. And then they had them. They made them for us. And we all sat, and we had our little milkshakes, and it's like 4 a.m, and we're just like, like just chatting nonsense.
Yeah.
But having the most wonderful time. And then there was a lightning storm, and we had to go hide in a bus. But it was like, it was incredible and crazy and terrifying and 4 a.m. nonsense.
No, it was pretty magical. I mean, we're all in like their hair down finally.
Yeah. Oh God, finally. Jeez.
This is like, tell me if this is embarrassing or stop talking, Kyla, but I wasn't even there for this. But I remember Glenna telling me that you guys went out for dinner, and this is my favorite memory of you. I wasn't even there. And you were eating chili, and you were laughing so hard. That you chili came out of. Oh, Glenna's there. Glenna's here. I'm gonna get Glenna to tell this story.
Yes.
No! Oh my God! I'm crying. That story. It gets me every time.
Maybe she'll pop up. I just sent her the request.
Oh God, that killed me. There will never be.
No.
I don't know if she'll come up. We'll see. We'll see if she can come up.
God, please.
That you were eating chili, and then where is it? No, I don't know if it's gonna work. But anyways, you were eating chili, and you were laughing so hard that boogers came out.
With the chili came out.
With the chili.
Absolutely. I remember being like, what's happening to my throat? Chili everywhere.
It was so sweet too, because everyone was just passing you, just trying to help. But also all of us were like gagging because it was so gross. It's just us girls in the middle of this really lovely, like kind of fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
And just the world went quiet, and we were so loud. That makes the hug with Lucas actually just seem like nothing. It was. I feel so much better about myself. Oh no, Glenna said she accidentally declined, by the way.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Let me send it. Oh,
because I desperately need her to explain this, because she does it far better.
Glenna's a storyteller.
I just sent her the accept too. I think what's so funny is that Kyla.
Guys, I literally look crazy right now. I have no makeup on.
Okay, Glenna, you know what to do. You know what to do. Tell the story.
Please.
First off, it was Leah with Kyla. I wasn't with Kyla.
You were there
I thought you were there too.
No.
Kyla was out with Leah and her family.
Yeah, no, Amybeth was there.
I was there.
Oh, AP, you were there?
Yeah. I thought it was just me and Kyla and Leah. I thought you were there though.
Also, Steven, that's so snake of you to bring that up.
Yeah,
it's
Steven,
my
let's
favorite
talk about
memory.
You for a second. Let's go through some stories with Steven.
Can I also just say that each live we've done, the milkshakes have been brought up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I brought up the milkshakes. Miranda brought up the milkshakes were life-changing. That's just the end of the story.
That has stayed in my soul. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Milkshakes save lives. That's
every day. Oreo milkshakes specifically.
Yeah.
They also sprained my ankle, so they're not that
Oh my God, they did that. That was crazy. That's really bad.
We're really
Can I just say
trauma stories here, guys.
Yeah.
Also, in the third season, I think like 90% of our time on set was just me and Kyla messing around in the background.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Me and Glenna. My favorite memory is the thought of us being like, what? We're just like these weird, love crazy teens who are running around as Ruby and Tilly with our hats.
Love it.
They make us like, oh my god.
I remember being so upset. I always wanted to join you guys. And then I'd also be trying to keep a straight face because I could hear you. They'd be going like rolling, and you guys had made up this elaborate story. And I'm like, I have to tell Gilbert that I don't love him. Please, just give me a minute.
Well, also, Kyla and I would be in the background. We'd just be like talking as they're filming. And we would literally just go, oh, just looked into the camera. Oh, just looked into the camera.
You would.
Just
So don't hire us.
they're like action.
Like, there are so many scenes where Kyla and I are just walking and then we go,
Yeah. No, it's so true. It's so true.
Have you ever seen yourself on like in the show look at the camera?
yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
My agent even used one of those scenes in my demo reel where I clearly look at the camera.
Oh no.
Breaking the fourth wall. You're not in Fleabag. Like, we can't be doing this.
I know.
They're like, wow, Glenna's really, really staring into our souls. Because she's
It's when we're
staring.
practicing the dances. I'm with the two Pauls. They're like in my grill, and then I go, look at the camera.
I can't watch that dance scene. It's so the memories.
That's it's almost like you're like checking in with the audience, being like, you see, I got two.
Yeah.
You see this? You see? Since we're all here, who do you think would be, when you were filming, most likely to ruin a take with laughing? Out of the three of you.
Kyla.
I saw that coming, right? I did.
The thing is, I will say though, if Kyla broke, I broke right after.
And then if you broke, I broke. Like, we were all going down.
Was there a particular scene that was the hardest to not laugh?
Yes.
Which one?
Yeah. There was the one where Anne is going to talk to Cole in the corner and like include him.
No.
And we're all in the corner, and I don't know why, I just thought it was hilarious. And then I remember everyone, it was like this tortured laugh. Everyone was like, no, not again. And then I remember Miranda like turning around like to face the wall, and then she was like, I peed my pants. Sorry, Miranda.
I cried. It was in the middle of the day, and I was holding my laughter so much. I was like,
Larissa was so mad at me. She was like, please don't ruin your freckles. Because every time I'd scrunch and like start crying, my freckles would start sort of getting a little weird. She's like, please. That made it so much worse.
So bad.
Oh god.
Her laugh was so infectious. And even the sound guy was
about?
like this.
was that the Cole scene or was that the acorn scene?
I think it was the acorn scene. We were having the little picnic corner though.
Because I think we started laughing because Kyla hit me in the head with an acorn.
Oh my god. I don't remember that.
I do.
And I will forever.
Got it dead to prove it.
It's a good thing there's healthcare in Canada.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Oh,
I remember that.
So funny.
I'm literally crying right now.
Me too. We had so many moments with that where someone would just accidentally like elbow someone in the face.
Yeah.
And we would just have to keep going. Like, there wasn't a choice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We just did this with Kyla and Amybeth. Why don't Kyla and Amybeth say what your favorite memory of Glenna was on set?
Oh, that's so hard. There's so
I need to think about this.
I'd have to like the person to remember.
Yeah, it's really hard, actually. It's hard too because so many of our favorite memories are offset, but I want to think of something on set.
I mean,
God, sorry, it's so hard to
offset.
pick one.
Why did my mind instantly go
You
to
can say
me
more than
finding
one.
you on the floor, having gone over on your ankle? That was not a good memory, but it's
Pick a different one. Pick a different one.
Oh no.
Oh
No,
god.
guys? Okay.
Wait.
My favorite memory was when I had a really hard time not laughing when you were doing the spelling bee, and you just the way that you would say you, you're in like the lack of confidence in the delivery made me laugh almost every single time.
Yeah.
You killed me. Killed me.
Oh, actually, whenever we did the scene where you were like, what was it? What's your line when where Kyla thinks that she's pregnant? And you're like, who's the father?
Yeah.
Every single time, you have no
So good.
idea how much I have to contain it. And I don't think I told you, because if I told you, then I knew it would be a communal thing where we all will realize how funny it was. And it just made me laugh because you had two boys. You were very concerned about who the
right.
and it was so, and every time you delivered it differently and funnier. And I don't really understand how, but it was so good.
So
Yeah.
good.
Thanks, guys.
My favorite was the Christmas pantomime.
Oh,
Because Tilly took charge.
She did.
She stole the
Yeah.
whole show.
It was her Broadway debut.
Yeah.
it really was.
It was.
Broadway was born that day.
Yeah.
Really.
Stephen Sondheim, he was there.
You were actually so funny in that too. Just the commitment to the stagecraft. It was real.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was absolutely
it
real.
was so good. I loved filming that too because we were all just taking the mic. It was just.
I know. It was so fun.
That was like also our like there was like that moment in time where it's like we wouldn't.
Oh no.
That moment in time and then freezes.
That moment in time that.
Sorry.
It was like that moment.
It was a dramatic pause. No, there was that. It was like a week-long time where we only spoke to each other in SNL sketches.
Yes!
I do not recall this.
Gosh, that's what made it so special for me. What were the SNL sketches?
It
Can
was
you give me an example of what that sounds like?
Yeah, please, Glenna, please.
So there was a really cute guy there that was Corey's stunt double.
Oh my god!
Remember?
Oh my god!
Yeah. And what was his name, Kyla?
That is so funny. Okay, I'm sorry, I completely forgot.
Well, Corey too. Call him Corey too.
Corey. So there's a scene with A.D. Bryant and Ryan Gosling that we found hilarious.
What?
And so we would basically just be like, hey, Kyla, look what's wrapped around my finger. It's Corey.
Yeah.
I remember this.
And then the other one was like, if you're looking for, the SNL sketch goes like, if you're looking for your dad, he's right in the palm of my hand. And so we just named it the stunt double.
It was so good. We would like say it 100 times in a day, and it was funny every time.
Yeah.
It's still funny.
True.
God.
Okay, well,
right
you
in the
guys get
palm of my
back
hand.
to your newlywed
Yes.
game.
Yeah.
I just had to pop in.
No, that
Love
was
you,
great. That was
baby.
great.
Love you.
That was so good. We'll do a. Oh God, the palm of my hand. That was a great delivery.
I really hope that man is watching this now, and he's like, engaged, maybe has a kid, and is like, they really still. He knew about it. I bet you he knew about it.
I'm sure he knew.
I'm sure he knew. I actually think he did know. We're like 15, like,
Yeah.
That's so fun. We'll do a couple more questions and then we can wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
But this has been like that got me. That got me so hard.
That was
really
good.
funny.
That was very enjoyable.
The next question is if you were a movie, what movie would you be?
Wow, that's really okay.
That's really hard.
Yeah, it really is.
Asking the hard
My
question.
first thought is not something to be said aloud, but maybe funny.
Maybe just say it if it's funny.
Because we need some context. So, if Kyla was a this is so bad. If Kyla was a movie, I'm really feeling Titanic. Not the part
A disaster.
Titanic sinking and like, you know, everybody dying.
Yeah.
But the beautiful romance, the hilarity. I don't know, the vibes fit. But I don't think of you as like a sinking ship in the middle of the ocean that like a lot of people died. Please.
Yeah, we think of you as a blockbuster with 12 Academy Awards.
Yeah. Not the iceberg.
Amazing.
Not the iceberg. No.
Not the iceberg.
Or you could say like comes off as like very like demure and small, but like an iceberg has a wealth of depth.
Yeah.
Underneath.
That killed many people.
That will kill and demolish.
That drowned. Yeah, that drowned a lot of people.
Yeah.
I would say the same.
Cool.
Kyla, what would you say you would be as a movie?
I mean, now that you've said it, I can't not think that.
Fair.
Thank you so much. I really have a gift.
You have a gift.
Okay, then Kyla, as for Amybeth then.
It's not as creative, but I think when I think of Lady Bird, I think of Amybeth because I was with her when it came out. It was at the time where, like, I don't know, all those like Saoirse Ronan associate with Amybeth because amazing Irish actress,
love of my life.
Yeah,
that is the biggest compliment I have. That is what I aspire. Genuinely, I watch that. My aspirations have never gone below. Also, Saoirse Ronan, you know she's the love of my life.
Yeah.
So sweet. And then we'll go with as our final question. What is your favorite thing about each other?
That's really hard.
That's really hard.
You can say more than one thing.
Oh my god. Okay. I think it's that whenever we hang out, even, and I mean that even on FaceTime or like this, every single time, I never laugh quite as hard as I do when we hang out. And that goes, you're gonna get no context with this, everyone. That goes from the demon from the sleepover.
There's no explaining that.
There's no explaining that. Kyla essentially was saying that she was a demon at a sleepover and was scratching the walls. That's the context that you to like really lovely, heartfelt coming over for my 18th birthday and like dancing around the room, like from the most heartfelt moments to the most obscure, like no anybody else would run.
I love
we
that.
not only match that energy in each other, but we push each other. We go further. You could do better. Yeah, that's what I love.
You can get chili out of your nose.
Yeah. I've tried so many times. Tried it with lemon sip. Thought that would be a little.
So good.
That's so nice. Yeah, I don't know how to top that, but I just love how every time it just feels like you provide such a genuine environment where people can speak their mind and be themselves and also have a lot of fun. Like, you're so engaged. Like, anyone can feel like they belong with you. That sounds so... but it's true.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Beautiful answers, and thank you both so much for doing this today. What we like to do here is end on what we call is the ask. So a lot of the time people are like, we can always help each other in some type of a way, and we don't always know what would be the best way to support one another is. So for the two of you, with all these people here listening, supporting you and loving you, what can we do to support you to be your best selves? Is that like engaging with content on Instagram? Is it like checking out a certain cause? Is it coming over and like liking my stuff that I'm putting on Spotify? What would be your ask since we're here today with community?
This is hard. Do you want to go first?
Hard.
It could be like,
Sure.
watch this thing that I'm in,
Yeah.
or I have a friend who has this thing. Go watch that.
Right.
You know?
Oh, I don't know. Okay, well, this is speaking from what I'm trying to do more is I've got like this list of movies and all this content that I feel is really good and could make a change in the world. That sounds, but it's really good content. Like there's so many good movies coming out, and I really like if I put energy into watching it and seeing what it means and all of that stuff, it really makes a difference on on me. So I guess just for people to be more, I guess, conscious about what they're watching and understand that it really can make a difference.
Oh, you're getting great answers. You're really good answers.
I don't know. It sounds a little.
No, it doesn't.
No,
That's
it's
perfect.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
love that.
Okay, Amybeth.
Mine's slightly more selfish.
Cool.
I'm planning on creating some content about or short films or kind of interviews with myself. I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about it yet, but it'll come out hopefully next year, discussing trauma and people that need to be heard and stories that aren't talked about enough. A lot to do with my past and other people. So I'm going to be putting together something. And I think if anyone has anyone that they can think of that has a really good story to share, I would love to hear that. And you can DM me and I'll see them. I have a little look. But yeah, I would ask you to put some people forward for me to talk to and create some really lovely something with it.
Really cool. That's
I love that. Yeah. I mean, all we're really doing as human beings is to try to connect, and that's another great way to have connection and to support. You get support from the community that already adores you. So it's like you have that pull. So fantastic that you asked that. I love it. And I love you both so much. Thank you for being the wonderful humans that you are. It means so much that you came here today. And you know, we'll have to do more of these, and we'll have to see each other in the future. And when your things come out, we will support and share and find guests for you. And let's continue to make the world a more loving place, to follow Kyla's answer.
I love
Alrighty. And thank you everyone
here
for coming. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, thank you everyone.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
And now, what was your first impression of Amybeth?
I think she comes on. I saw her in her work environment first, and I was like, she knows how to handle a room. And looking crazy because she was so young. Anytime I on set, and especially because I didn't see a lot of her filming, I am blown away by
What a surprise! Stealing Amybeth's thunder too.
Do you guys set up my door?
Did you get a haircut?
Yeah, I cut it and dyed it.
It looks good.
Good. Thanks. Guys, I'm the special guest.
Surprise! Boo, boo, boo! So we are welcoming the amazing Glenna Walters. Everyone cheers, claps. Brazil is clapping. So for the reason that we have our very, very special glass. I'm like this coffee is so good. Special guest here is we are about to play what we call the newlywed game, which
we're getting married.
I'm officiating. Is a game where I ask, so these two have prepared their answers ahead of time for themselves and for their teammate. And what they have to do is see if they can get as many of the answers the same. Does everybody understand?
Miranda, I already don't know some of the answers.
Half of them. I know. Well, they'll be good.
Okay. Is there anything that you want to say to each other before beginning a pep talk, maybe?
Yeah, I confused a lot of people in the group chat. Sorry. The two is I'm flying to New York and seeing Miranda. That's it.
I'd like to say you're going down.
No, we're supposed to be a team.
Oh.
She's like, you don't know me at all.
Getting okay. Marriage comes with compromise.
Are we on the screen together? Dink.
Oh, that's adorable. Now go up top.
Up top. Down low.
Yes. You guys are great. Alrighty. Question number 1. I think for this first one, I think you should say your answers at the same time. I'll go like after the question. I'll go 3, 2, 1 because it's a one or the other.
Okay.
So I write my answer for Miranda, and she writes her answer for me.
For this one, I
already know my answers.
Yeah, she said Miranda's actually sent me.
I thought we were doing like a whole like board.
You can do a board. That could be funny.
I'm not that advanced, so you can keep your.
I be vocal.
I have it all.
This is going so well. This is a hit. Okay. Question number 1. This one is one or the other. So just say your answer on the count of 3. Who is the more adventurous one? 1, 2, 3.
Miranda.
You're just waiting. Miranda.
Did you say me or did you say? You said you.
Miranda said Miranda.
Yeah, and I said Miranda. Point.
Oh, why don't you keep track then, Glenna? On the scoreboard.
Wait, so but I both get the point. Okay.
Yeah, you both get a point. You both got it right. Okay. So this one, you have your own answers, and you may have, this should be the same. When did you know you were going to be best friends?
I have 2 answers for this.
Okay.
I do. Glenna, you go first.
Okay. So the question you texted me was best friends forever. So my
look
for like best friends, and my second answer is best friends forever.
Okay.
First best friends, I think it was season 1. We were going out to Indian food with everyone, and you and I were in the back of Christian's SUV. And you were just like, we were just talking about like everything. You know,
what? Was Lori in the front too?
Yeah.
That's Christian's mom, for context.
That's Christian's mom.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you remember what you talked about?
Oh, I think we were like talking about like just like life and like the friendships we had in life, because there were like some friendships that like weren't great going on in both of our lives.
Dump them. Crush them.
Oh, get out of here.
Okay. Second.
Okay, second one, best friends forever, I would say was like, well, like we were already best friends season 2, and then season 3, like forever, was when Miranda's mom, Jill, who I love deeply, couldn't come. Miranda would come and stay with me, and it would be like I would like go to school in the morning, and she would just be like with my mom.
Glenna, I wrote that same thing. I said when I would come stay in Toronto for like filming stays, and I would say in your home, and it felt so cozy. Like Glenna's cat Chi Chi and I would like chill. Actually, Chi Chi and I didn't vibe that much, but in theory we did. And my other one, Glenna, was when we started ordering cookies and cream milkshakes from Kraft at like in the middle of the nights.
Oh, I told that story where I sprained my ankle running for one.
That was my highlight of the last one that we did. That was great. That was so sweet. So then technically you guys get a point and a half.
Yeah. I will also say Miranda and I started sharing trailers by season 3, and I think that was also fun.
We did like dress each other in the morning. Like
we would put both of our costumes in Miranda's trailer.
they started doing that. They would put Glenna's costumes in my trailer.
That's so sweet.
Written like Glenna, Miranda, you know?
Who needed the most help getting dressed?
Miranda,
no
you could.
hesitation.
Well, we both needed help. There were a lot of buttons.
But I couldn't. By season 3, guys, I couldn't even get on my little apron thing. That shit was so tight. Like, yeah, I was being buttoned into that for sure.
Okay. Next question. Who is their favorite celebrity?
Oh my god. This one.
I don't think this in a text message.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to come up with it now. So then we will say, Glenna, think of the one for yourself. Think of the first person that comes to mind. Write it down on that piece of paper.
Okay.
And
at the moment.
You what?
Like at the moment, they're my
at the moment. Yeah, right now. This is also just to see, like, some of these questions are like things that I don't know if you would actually know of your best friend. It's just to see what your answer is going to be. So, Miranda, you give your answer for Glenna, and she's going to hold it up on a piece of paper.
I literally had no idea, so I started racking my brain, and I remembered that, like, when you posted that makeup look of, like, inspired by Twiggy, I was, like, freaking out, and then I said Twiggy, but I don't know who Twiggy is.
Okay. So my favorite at the moment is Florence Pugh.
Oh!
Love that.
Love her.
I concur.
And now, Glenna, write who you think Miranda's is, and Miranda's going to say hers first, and then you'll hold up your paper.
Oh, Miranda, can you give me a hint?
No, I can't.
It's not Twiggy.
It's not Twiggy.
I like even.
Glenna, you have 3 seconds.
Guys, okay. Guys, I have no idea.
Okay,
right.
Throw something out.
Harry Styles.
Okay, no. Guess who I said, Glenna?
I feel like it's like an influencer, maybe?
Yeah.
Or is it? No?
It's you.
Oh!
She's like, I wrote that.
Could you imagine if I wrote that? I should have.
You should have. Nobody got a point, but now that you know you're on the table, Glenna. Okay, this is a one or the other. So when I go 1, 2, 3, you say, who is most likely to cry watching a sad movie? 1, 2, 3.
Me.
Oh, we got some waterworks in the house.
Am I a crier?
Yeah.
Big time.
Oh, whoa. Let's cry together sometime.
Honestly, I think we would both cry at a movie.
What movie has made you each cry separately the most?
The Notebook. Watch that on a plane. Ruined me.
Yeah. Boy in the Striped Pajamas. I was like messed up for a couple days.
Yeah.
I also just watched My Policeman with Harry Styles and Emma Corrin. Bawled my eyes out.
That was a good Harry Styles.
Pardon?
That was a good guess for Harry Styles.
Was it? Because I think he was going to be my second.
I love him. And Florence.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't beat Glenna, though.
Doesn't beat Glenna.
Next question. What is their nickname for you? We will say, Glenna, what do you think Miranda calls you? Write it on the paper. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Miranda, you say yours for Glenna.
Glenny.
What is it? It's Genny.
Genny.
Where does that come from?
I don't know. It was just one day on set, Miranda would be like, Jenny, come here.
That's really funny.
Okay, so now, and what is your nickname for Miranda?
I would say sometimes I copy your mom's nickname.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. And then sometimes I copy your friend's nickname. I'm not creative, okay?
Well, I've already, my name has horrible nicknames. It's not great to abbreviate.
So
Okay.
what's your final answer?
Are you ready? Randy.
That was what I said.
Mm-hmm. Well done. And then is that a friend or is that your mom?
That's a friend.
Mm. And where does that come from?
My older brother's friends used to come over when I was like a meek little middle schooler, and they started calling me Randall. I was like, that's messed up, you guys. And so, and then Randy caught on, but my mom calls me Panda. Sometimes Genny will call me Panda.
I mean, also, if you as your writing career is flourishing, you should consider Randy as the title of your autobiography.
That's actually, I'm just going to call my publicist right now.
You should. Next question. What is their favorite color? Why don't we go with Glenna? You say what Miranda's is.
Okay. Miranda, I think your favorite color is like a sage green.
Okay. Nope, you're wrong. Just kidding. I don't feel tied to colors.
I think you did.
I said pink. I said yours would be like a blue or a green. Well, I'm going to go with black at first because you wear a lot of dark colors in the wardrobe. But then I was like, I feel like that's not it.
My favorite color is a dark color.
Hey, spit it out.
Forest green.
That's niche. Okay. Good. Thank you.
Sorry.
I also did I not say those colors as the suggestion too?
I did.
Yeah.
Good for me. If they were an animal, what animal would they be?
Oh.
Miranda, why don't you go first for Glenna?
I said we would both, I'm like imagining us in a little world together. I said we would both be dolphins together. I was reading these questions, I was like, dolphin.
I feel like you'd be like a spider monkey.
All right.
Explain.
Okay, next question.
But what about for yourself? What did you say you would be?
Oh. Like a hummingbird.
That's so cute. You'd be a cute hummingbird.
Full, beautiful, honey.
Stallion. I'm a whore.
I mean, you could be so many things. You're a complex human being. Okay, and finally, the final question is, if they were a character on Anne, and not necessarily, it could be their own character, but based off of their real life personality, what character would they be?
Like, this is so hard because I don't feel like either of us fit into one complete box.
You can do a mishmash.
I did mishmashes.
Okay, what's my mismatch?
I think I mismatched you between Matthew and Rachel.
Oh, I love that.
Right?
Explain the how you came to that.
So Matthew's like really sweet, debatably my favorite. Actually, both Matthew and Rachel might be my favorite characters on the show. But Matthew's like really sweet and like has the best heart ever, and then Rachel's like really spicy and like doesn't give a beep. And I feel like you have the best parts of each of them.
Oh my god. Holy gasp.
I know.
Okay. I think Miranda would be a mix between Anne and a mix between... I think you have a bit of Matthew in you as well. I just think, like, Anne, like, you are incredibly adventurous and, like, just, like, you can, like, easily speak your mind, and I will listen to whatever you say, because whatever you say always feels right.
Really sweet.
And Matthew, just the same, like, just the most caring, self-aware, beautiful person I know.
You see that Amybeth just said slay? She's like, yeah. Well, that was lovely, and that was so sweet. Why don't I mean? Well, should we? Maybe we'll end. I'll start off by saying, like, thank you to Kino for hosting this. Thank you to Miranda for sharing your gloriousness that is the human that is you. Thank you, Glenna, for your set deck, your closet. Thank you for showing up wearing black.
It's
just
brown.
So this black brown sweater. For being wonderful and hilarious and being the person that is you. Maybe to tie things off, why don't we say, why don't you guys answer this one final question, because I lied before. What is your favorite thing about each other?
Mm.
No, really. Nothing's really coming to mind.
So
Favorite thing about Glenna?
Or first thing that comes to mind?
Like everything. I think of like your essence, you know? Or like maybe Chi-Chi, maybe I like where you live. I miss it. Oh my gosh, Glenna and I, don't tell anyone this. Whoever's listening, cover your ears. Glenna and I, whenever we're together, we order McDonald's.
What's Glenna's order?
Sat on her floor with like legs sprawled, everything. What do we get? Chicken nuggets, fries, always a McFlurry. God, broken.
One time my let us get Dairy Queen and we were really pissed.
That's so good.
It was a fight. I think my favorite thing about Miranda, I think a lot of times on set, I think Miranda really keeps me in check in like a really good way, where it's like her mom does it too, which I'm like so thankful for. Like I remember like we'd be like out for dinner and I'd be complaining about something so stupid. And then they would just like be able to show me both sides of a situation so perfectly. And oh my God, I'm overreacting. I'm crazy. You're right.
We really just gaslight her.
No, but it's so true. Like Miranda, you were like so level-headed. You can see the best in everyone around you. And you always, whenever I'm with you, you make the world a more beautiful place.
No one can say it better than that. Those are the feelings that Miranda exudes, and Glenna too. This was so beautiful. Thank you both so much for joining. Everyone who's here, please go check out mirandamckeon.com. Read the blog. You will not be disappointed. And you guys all have a beautiful day. And I hope this provided some just kissing the tops of your heads, giving a double chin. I hope this provided some scope for the imagination. Right? Do you see what I did there? Do you see what I did there?
Kindred spirits right now.
Yeah. Let's make a heart.
No, Miranda, like this.
Yeah, like that. Almost. Glenna, you got to be other way. Turn your yeah. A little hand higher. Higher.
Steven, this looks so not a heart for me. It might look like it for you.
Oh. Well, okay. It's gonna be recorded on this one. Anyways, love you guys. Have a beautiful day.
Love you.
Enjoy New York. Oh. Oh.
So I wanted to show you guys the mini reunions that a couple of the members from annewithani had a couple of weeks ago. These include Miranda Mckeon, Glenna Walters, Kyla Matthews, and Amybeth Mcnulty. These reunions were curated by Stephen Tracy, who is also a part of the Anne cast. You can find the full interviews over at Kino Makes Movies. That's the handle. I'll leave it right here. You guys should go and check out their other interviews. They have also interviewed some of the other cast members on Twitter. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought of these reunions. I wanted to share these in case there are people in the fandom or people that just enjoy watching the show casually, have not seen these interviews. Like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you guys want. Thank you so much to Raster, I'm Danny Fanta, Mary Chris Pepito, Zario Darp, and Gaston Setien for joining my channel membership. It really means a lot to me. If you are interested in joining my channel membership, you can click on the join button on my main channel page, or you can find the join button below any of my videos. Currently, there are only 2 tiers, the Kindred Spirits tier and the Green Gables tier, so check out those options if you feel like joining my channel membership. And once again, thank you to my channel members for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Mwah.